It's a horrible video for me to make for you guys tonight. This is Mike over here in Growtopia, and I have a horrible thing to talk about. Well, the lanternfly has landed in Long Island, New York. Yes, it has landed on the east end of Long Island, New York, out in Orient, dealing with the vineyards. But where I am currently, we have a lanternfly that is currently in captivity. That's going to be part of my experimento in the nursery. So it's in this container, and there it is right there. We're going to knock it down. We're going to torture this little motherfucker. Now, these things are from Asia that magically came here on food, along with COVID apparently. And, well, they are extremely invasive. To the point where they will kill your crops, your greens, your everything in between. And apparently they will survive on everything, including vehicles and lawn furniture and everything under the sun. They're a very beautiful creature, don't get me wrong, and I hate to do this to something that I find very beautiful, but other than that, it's a creature that shouldn't be here, which means that the only way it got here, like COVID, it just magically appeared. I know my hair is like exploding. I had to cut it back before I sound like a conspiracy theorist. But I actually want to really do figure out is what the lanternfly actually really eats, because the internet just lies. Lies horribly. Lies. Lies. Alright, cool. So you guys are sitting there perfectly. And then we got the spotted lanternfly in here. I know a lot of you guys out there that know about these things, you want to squish them. I want to squish one too. Actually, I want to put a hollow point round through it. But that is nevertheless, I have a piece of a tomato leaf that I cut. So, I know this container has got scratches on it, which makes you wonder what else I held captive in here. That I didn't put on video. And I'm trying to find a spot where it's not scratched from the previous creature. Sorry, my phone had to fall down. Stay. Okay, now so no staying with the cell phone, so I gotta hold it now. And nevertheless, so there's our subject. And this is a tomato leaf, and I'm gonna carefully open the top. Close it. And we're going to find out if our subject actually eats the tomato leaf. So that tomato leaf is pretty safe in there. Hey. Look at this thing. It shouldn't come to this, right? Makes you wonder. Makes you kind of wonder what kind of bug it is. I'm trying not to jump down the conspiracy theory roads, but, you know, I mean, come on. Between COVID and the murder hornet, and then we got this thing that goes after crops and small farmers and farmers. I mean, the fucking vineyards are dealing with these fucking cocksuckers. And they're not even native. They're not even... We never had these things ever since the 1800s, and now all of a sudden they're here. It's kind of like... the election's coming. All of a sudden we got these bugs. They'll eat all our crops. People will be freaking starving. I mean, we're going through, what is it? We're about to go through the Great Depression with these things. Asia has them, but Asia doesn't have issues. So why is it that when they're in our area that they're more of a bigger issue? This is the way they're pitching it to us. So I want to see, while my little captive, I'm going to see if he eats that leaf. He, she, it, or they. It don't matter. By the end of the day, when I'm done, I'm going to choose one of 5 different options. Either Trial by fire, which is a blowtorch. Trial by foot, which is my foot. Trial by boot, which is a boot. Trial by hollow point round, rifle round, scope. It's really hard to tell which one I want to choose. Even rubber band with a fucking paper clip, those things hurt. Trial by Mike. When it finally comes to Judgment Day, I will film the day that I actually kill this thing, so everybody can see it. But, yeah. We have one in captivity. It's like watching a graboid for the first time. You're like, I don't know if it's going to reproduce, start squawking, turn into something crazy and creepy. I'm just waiting for it to go up to the tomato leaf.